I want to give some love to Denver Broncos running back Samaje Perine because him and Cortland Sutton literally put the team on their back last night in a key situation in that final drive. I mean, Samaje Perine is a guy that I would have to imagine is a little bit frustrated with his overall utilization in this Denver Broncos offense this year. He was a guy who left the Cincinnati Bengals in free agency to come to Denver for a more expanded role, but ultimately Jaleel McLaughlin ended up taking that job from him in training camp. And Samaje Perine, if I were him at least, I'd be frustrated with my overall lack of utilization because he's somebody who is an excellent receiver out of the backfield, and the Broncos are mostly just utilizing him in 2-minute situations. But in this final drive, Samaje Perine came up huge. On the night, he had 7 catches out of the backfield for 60 yards. 4 of them came on that final drive. He also had 1 carry for 7 yards, also coming on that final drive on a draw play. And then that final drive was also sprinkled in with a couple of incredible Cortland Sutton catches. The first one, obviously, being the one where he was getting interfered with by Ivan Pace. Russell Wilson was rolling to the left-hand side, and he just kind of had to lob it up there, and Cortland Sutton made an incredible one-handed catch while getting interfered with. Just insane stuff. Cortland Sutton in multiple weeks now has had just the most insane catch. You could argue that 3 of Cortland Sutton's catches this year are candidates for catch of the year. And then he also had the touchdown catch. But if we come over here and look at the overall plays from the final drive, it was just Samaje Perine really carrying the show. It started off with a Javonte Williams run for no gain, and then Russell Wilson incomplete to Little Jordan Humphrey. Little Jordan could have caught that throw, honestly. It was a little honey hole shot against, I believe, cover 2. And then after that, Samaje Perine for a draw on 3rd down and 10 to set up a 4th down and 3, which was the incredible Cortland Sutton catch. And then Samaje Perine out of the backfield for 10 yards, taking us to the 2-minute warning. Samaje Perine out of the backfield for 17 yards. Samaje Perine out of the backfield for 22 yards. Fumbled it out of bounds, but thankfully it went out of bounds, obviously. And then Samaje Perine for 7 yards, and then the insane catch, Russell Wilson to Cortland Sutton. Unfortunately, the 2-point conversion obviously failed, but our defense held true on that final drive. But I just wanted to give some love to Samaje Perine there because he's somebody, again, who I would have to imagine would be frustrated with his lack of utilization in the offense. And I'm just glad that he was able to come up clutch for us in that key situation. And as somebody who is the self-proclaimed president of the Jaleel McLaughlin fan club, I'm actually kind of pounding the table for the Denver Broncos to either utilize Samaje Perine more, or they need to start disguising some of their looks with Jaleel McLaughlin and start utilizing him as eye candy more. Run some play action with Jaleel McLaughlin on the field. Run some screens, maybe fake the handoff to Jaleel McLaughlin and throw a little backside screen. We actually did see them run that play in that Minnesota Vikings game. It was a fake handoff to Jaleel, and then they threw it on a little orbit motion to Jerry Jeudy. Jeudy had blockers in front, and that was actually really good play design from Denver. So if you are going to utilize Jaleel McLaughlin, you need to utilize him better than you are, honestly. And just in general, we need to sprinkle in Samaje Perine more because he adds a dynamic element as a pass-catching threat out of the backfield. I'm so pleased with what Samaje Perine was able to do last night for us. He deserves a game ball and certainly deserves a steak dinner from the offense. All right, Broncos country, I am curious. Do you guys feel like the team should start utilizing Samaje Perine more? Drop those comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are 2 free and easy ways to show your support, helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I am your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.